Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Log on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi, this is the Monday morning 9 a.m. again, and for the week 16 May year 2022, welcome back to the OTOP 93. Alright, and today morning will be an exciting morning because as usual we're going to share with you a very important instrument that you could be looking at this week. Alright, so stay tuned with us. All you need is about 10 minutes and OTOP 93 is coming your way. Right, let's take a look at last Friday, a small recap on what the market was doing. Okay, at the Friday close, well, if we look at this, the US market actually saw a rebound, while the Dow Jones gained 466 points, closing price at 32,196. Well, the S&P 500 also rebound 93 points, and the Nasdaq actually jumped 434 points. Well, so this week we are going to talk about a unique instrument that is listed and trading in US. So don't walk away. Okay, stay tuned. Last week before the weekend, we have seen the dollar index climbing up to 105, and that is a high price, all right, which actually pushed down the commodity prices and the gold prices last week. All right, if we look at this, gold prices actually broke down below 1,850 US dollar per ounce. All right, market closed on Friday at 1,810 US dollars per ounce, while the silver closed at $21.12. Right, however, among all the commodity prices, WTI crude prices went up, all right, for $100 per barrel, and the closing price was 110, partially due to the anxiety, all right, and the fear out of Ukraine war crisis still going on. All right, then the crude oil prices jumped, and probably this week, if the WTI crude prices go above 110, then there's a possibility that the WTI crude prices will reach 120 US dollars per barrel, and that will actually start to lift up all the commodity prices into recovery. All right, so well, this week OTOP 93 for the week 16 May year 2022, we're going to talk about one instrument which is going to be unfolded to you now. Stay tuned. All right, well, let's take a look at the S&P 500. As I mentioned last Friday, there was a rebound. Okay, last week the market went down. Okay, and the low last week was 3,858 points, 3,858. All right, and Thursday and Friday we saw a rebound. So by looking at the S&P 500, most likely we expect the market to be a little bit firm while going sideways this week. Okay, and of course, on the other hand, there could be a straight recovery up to above 4,100 points in the S&P. All right, so based on this S&P 500 outlook alone, which is going to be firm, prone to sideways or even going up, let's take a look at a quick revision on last week in OTOP 92, what we actually recommended to all of you. And last week, I remember we talked about the inverse ETF, all right, with the symbol SDS trading in New York Stock Exchange. All right, this is how it looks like. Well, last week, for those people who actually went long, okay, went long in the region of 45, 46, the market went up to 50. If you have made a small profit, well, congratulations, but the market actually dropped back to 46.17 on Friday closing. So, well, we feel that this week, if S&P is going to go sideways or maybe a little bit on the firm side, that means this SDS inverse ETF on the S&P it could be going sideways or going down. So for those who are holding long, well, we strongly recommend you to plan for an exit. All right, probably on today, tonight, all right, Monday or Tuesday. Okay, do it before Tuesday night, before the close of Tuesday, because most likely the market on this SDS instrument is going to go down backward until the end of the week. All right, going for a sideways, and that's what we are looking at this week's sentiment. So making a little bit on a small profit on this counter is better than nothing. All right, so well, this is the revision for SDS. Well, this week for OTOP 93, 16 May year 2022, we're going to talk about one very interesting instrument that we have never mentioned before in this OTOP series for the past 92 weeks. All right, and what it is, and this is Beyond Meat trading in Nasdaq. All right, well, let's take a look at the day chart here. Okay, this is the day chart. As you can see here, since 2021 January, the market has been falling down from $217, which is the price of one single share, down to $31. It's almost like, well, 90% devaluation. All right, if we look back, let me put up a month chart. Okay, this company Beyond Meat was listed in 2019 May, all right, with the opening price of $46 per share. All right, $46. It went up to the top of 240. Then during the pandemic crisis in 2020, from $240, the market fell to 46, near to the issuing price, the enlisting price, and the market recovered from 46 up to 220 again, and now it came back down all the way to a recent bottom of $20.51, while last Friday closing price was 31.24. Well, looks like very appetizing and a good opportunity. Well, if you ask me, I think basically if we look at the fundamentals of BYND, and that's for Beyond Meat, the company is still not making money yet. All right, so there's no earning per shares. The company is still paying debt, but then the company is sitting on an IP and a good technology of artificial meat that has been supplying to major hamburgers retail outlets in the US and moving across to Asia. So it's a plant meat, all right, phyto meat that is made from plant protein. So, well, this company still carries a lot of potential into the future, but according to our research, it will take at least until year 2024, the end of 2024, before this market turns profitable. All right, so now it's 2022. We still have about, well, 1.5 years to go. No, 2.5 years to go. 2, 3, 4, yeah, 2.5 years to go before this company turns profitable. But then again, at this very low price, all right, regardless whether it's 20 or 30 US dollars, which is even below the enlisting price, I think it's worth to take a shot. All right, even on this year-long year 2022, everything looks weak in the stock market, but I still think BYND is worth picking the bottom, at least if you're able to sit for over just 2 or 3 months, all right, before the next sideways. Well, we expect the market to recover in May, June, July, and even until August. All right. Well, we are looking easily at 70 or 80 US dollars per share. But then again, on the year-long moving to year-end, there could be a sideways. So, in other words, in very simple explanation, we actually foresee and anticipate that this counter is now reaching the year low, near to the year low, all right, the low of year 2022. So where is the high? All right, the high this year so far, it was 73 US dollars, around there. So we are looking at the market going back to the year high of $70 before the Q4 seasons. All right, so take a look at this Beyond Meat, and that's for OTOP 73. All right, you have got limited risk on the downside, but a lot of potential if you are able to hold for about 3 to 4 months. So it's a midterm investment counter. All right, from the day chart, let's let us quickly take a look at the 4-hour chart. If we look at this, all right, it's about to converge and turn up on the 4-hour chart. Momentum is also moving back to zero. So as I mentioned, there isn't much risk by holding this counter, all right, because the market cap that I remember for this Beyond Meat is about 1.2 billion US dollars, 1.2, right? So everything still looks good. Do some homework, research on BYND, Beyond Meat, trading in Nasdaq, and we wish all of you have good luck after watching this. OTOP 93 for the week 16 May year 2022, and this is the DW World Equity Time. Spending 10 minutes on every Monday morning 9 a.m. with you. Okay, don't forget about us, and do come back next week. Bye.